Today I'm going to be showing you how I took down the WispWyvern boss. Now this is a really difficult boss if you just accidentally walk into it, as you'll find out in a moment, because I actually died the first time. If you do find this video helpful, make sure you do leave a like on it though, and subscribe to the channel for more Enshrouded content and Nightingale content coming up in the next week. So I actually doubled up on my weapons, because when I fell into the arena to fight this boss the first time, I broke my sword, I broke my wand, and I broke my staff. So this time I went prepared. I actually took 2 wands and 2 staffs. And I made sure I just didn't use my sword as much, because getting into the arena with a half broken sword isn't ideal, because you will have to use it to clear all of the ads that the boss spawns. If you're not a bow user, you don't really need a bow for this fight, but I just found a legendary bow as I was getting to the boss, so I was quite lucky. I would recommend taking 20 HP potions. Now, for this fight, I had a mixture of the greater health potions and the lesser. Take either 20 of each or just 20 of one, whatever you're comfortable with. I also took some bandages just in case. I was absolutely fine though. And obviously mana pots if you're a mana user. Now, the food I took was berries, because they're simple. And this gives me a health regen of +2 tick for 30 seconds. Meat, just for that extra buff. And chamomile tea. This is the important one for me, because it gives me +5 health regen, which is important during this fight, especially get clipped by one of the big AoEs from the boss. And +2 endurance. There's a couple of notable buffs that I'd recommend for this fight as well. The Prayer of the Flame Scroll. I'd highly recommend this. This would be very helpful if you do magic damage. So grab this. About 3 of them I've found so far, so they're not uber rare. Also, take an elixir, +30% damage multiplier. Yes, you lose 1 minute in the shroud, but that's not really going to affect you going into this fight. Just in case, +20 stam. I never really needed this. If you're a big stam user, then this will be beneficial to you. So the gear I'm using for this fight is the bow. Not really necessary if you're not a bow user. The Valiant Shield, small backpack. The Advanced Glider, the Improved Grappling Hook. The Ring of Endless Life. Now this ring here, the Commander's Ring, I actually got from the boss drop itself. So this is not what I used for the actual fight. I used 2 of the Rings of Endless Life, along with the Ryzen Fighter Helmet, the chest, the hands, the pants, and I'm using the Warrior Boots. Going into this fight, it's good to have a good, really high rested buff. So I've got a rested buff of 29, which is more than enough time to get me to the location of the boss and actually fight the boss. So my build currently, as of recording this video and for the fight for this boss, I was warrior/battle mage. I am branching out a little bit into various other things now, but one skill I'd recommend if you are a warrior or a tank of some sort, get Feast. Meat now increases your health by an additional 15%. Once you reach the Imperial Gardens, you do not want to jump down off this wall. That is the boss arena. Make sure you're buffed up, ready to go into fight, as this is where the boss will be. It will jump down, and the fight will start the minute you fall off this wall. So once you've jumped down off the wall, the boss will jump down, and you'll see target locations all over its body, like little circles. So this is one of its main attacks. Do not get caught in that. It's pretty damn hard hitting. Now this one's a really annoying one. The minute he stands up in the air and starts firing up into the air, just dodge, roll out the way, because the first location's always on you. So keep on moving. But when he does fire up into the air, what happens is little critters spawn. You need to take these out. This is what I use the sword for, so I can just melee them down. There's normally about 3 to 4 little critters. He also has a jump attack as well, but you can easily dodge roll out of that if you're eyeballing the boss. Yeah, you'll see something interesting. When the boss is facing you, you can hit it in its face. That's when you do the most damage. But you've got to be quick, because you have a very short window. So when he's facing you, you can do the most damage. So the boss is a lot of repeat after what you've already saw. So I've skipped to the end of the fight. And there you go, the boss is down. Reach the capital, Pikemeads reach. You can see you get the boss's head, which you actually need to upgrade your flame as well. Bear in mind, you do need to keep the head of the boss. You can't make it into a trophy and put it on your wall, because you actually do need it to upgrade your flame to get into the desert biome. But you can repeat the boss again if you want, so you can actually put the trophy on the wall. You also get the pike key as well to go into the tower. There's a couple of crappy loot chests here. I wouldn't really recommend it, to be honest, but you might get lucky. Thanks for watching. Hope you found this video helpful. Let me know down in the comments what you've thought of this boss if you've done it yourself. What did you do differently? As always, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel.